What's up, everyone? Back for another beer review, and today I'll be reviewing yet another beer from the Sixpoint Brewery, and they are out of Brooklyn, New York, and this is their BKLYN Sunny. So they're calling this one a citrus lager, and on the side of the can it says lager with natural flavors. It comes in at 5.3% alcohol by volume. No IBUs listed. Time of review, and this can is approximately 9 weeks old, and it also has a best by date of September 4th of 2024. We're just under 4 months away from that date, so we should be more than good to go. So they have a little spiel here on the can that I don't know who made the choice for the font colors, but it's under a citrus lager, and it's very hard to read. It might be even easier on camera, but like in person, it's white on like this very like vibrant green background. Not great, but I'll try to read it. It says, lemon and lime aromas sparkle from the super crushable 5.3% citrus lager. BKLYN Sunny is a brew perfect for slurpin in the sunshine while you're soaking up some rays. The most refreshing suds under the sun. All right, so I mean, based on the color scheme, when they said citrus lager, like it goes, from yellow to green, I was thinking lemon lime, and they confirm it in the little write up there. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one. Seems like it might be a great spring/summer seasonal. Let's get it into the glass and see what we got going on here. So I'm hoping for just like a super crushable, lemon lime kind of, lager. Quite refreshing. Let's see. Let's hope that's the case. Looks beautiful in this glass. All right, so we'll put it over here like this. Yeah, I mean, that looks absolutely fantastic in the glass. It has this extremely great clarity to it. Like you can see my hand through it. You can see everything through it. Some decent carbonation, although this does not have the etching to promote the carbonation at the bottom, the nucleation. This has just over a finger of this nice, fluffy, somewhat soap sudsy, bright white head. Hold it up to the light. Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what I was expecting when I poured it. Nothing more, nothing less. Anyway, let's get a nose. Yeah, for sure. You know what? It honestly smells like Sprite or like 7-Up. Not like synthetic to that degree, but it kind of has, because it is lemon and lime, it just kind of has that kind of sweeter lemon lime vibe to it. Or like maybe like smelling a lemon lime like seltzer. There's a touch of like that sulfury, like lager funky you might get. A little bit of like this, I'd say more of like a bready kind of malt character. A little bit of graininess. Maybe a touch of like an orchard fruit. Like an underripened apple, but not quite like a tart apple, but like kind of in that realm. Not like a Granny Smith or anything, not like a green apple, but just like you bought yourself some red apples or like Red Delicious, and they're just underripened a little bit. Maybe a touch of like a floral kind of, like almost like lemongrass note. Yeah. Smells exactly how they described it. It smells like it's going to be super crushable, very refreshing. Nothing, offensive about this one. Let's get into it. Cheers, everyone. I'll say this. If you like lower ABV, crusher beers that are lemon lime flavored, you got to try this one. Because off that first sip, it's almost... Rein it in, Yosef. Just rate it in. Before you say something stupid, people just click off the review because they're like, that sounds terrible. Let me just go back for another sip before I say something. All right, after that second sip, it's kind of like a shandy or a radler, where a lot of times that's mixed with like lemon lime. I think the radlers, right, are mixed with, it's like 50-50, like lemon lime, soda pop, and then the beer, right? That's kind of what this is. This is almost Radler Shandy-esque, but it doesn't have the sweetness associated because you're not actually using, soda or some kind of sweetener. That's what this reminds me of. A lemon lime Radler / Shandy without the sweetness accompanied by a lot of those. Very refreshing. Body, I'd say higher side of light, lower side of medium, appropriate. The mouthfeel, very effervescent. It's a crispy boy. It's moderately carbonated, pretty clean as well. The taste, this is one of those beers where it's not overly complex. It doesn't need to be. Front to back. Like I said, it has that Sprite 7-Up kind of vibe to it. Starry. time out. No, sorry. 7-Up or Sprite, kind of like lemon lime pop. It's a little bit sweeter. Like it tastes a little bit sweeter, but it has just like that flavor that you'd associate with like 7-Up or Sprite. And then underneath that, there's just this bready, grainy malt sweetness. There's not any of that sulfur I was talking about. It has this finish that's more of like a floral kind of earthiness. Maybe a touch of that lemongrass on the finish. This is semi to full-on dry. Very mild bitterness on this one. Not much bitterness to speak of. More dry than anything. But again, it's not that sweet to begin with. So it's, yeah, I forgot I poured it all in. I was going to pour the rest and there is no more, Joe. As you can see, I'm just tearing this up. It's very easy to drink. I think they pretty much nailed what they were going for. Like, it's a citrus lager through and through. It's well made. It's inoffensive. I don't taste any off flavors. There's that nice floral lemongrass on the back of the palate. You get that base lager kind of, you know, the notes from a base lager. It's not like spectacular or anything, but it's nice. It props up all that lemon lime kind of characteristic that you expect out of a beer like this. So I'm pretty happy with it. 5.3%. No, it's fine. You can't really taste it. I like this. I like this a lot more than I thought. Actually, it's pretty fucking good. It's very comparable to me to like the ruby, not the ruby red, the mango peach kolsch, which you'll see a couple days before this. That was from Genesee. That is just a mango peach kolsch at 4.5. This is kind of in that realm, but it's a little bit bigger ABV, and it's lemon lime instead of, you know, mango and peach. And this is a lager as opposed to, you know, specifically being a kolsch, but it's kind of, you know, very similar. So I think this is nice. I'm going to give 6 points. BKLYN Sunny. I'm going to give this a straight 4 out of 5. Again, I'm taking into consideration that, you know, this is a crusher of a beer, and they kind of nailed what they're going for, and I enjoy it. Like, I like lemon lime flavored things, and give me a citrus lager all day that has pretty solid flavor like this, and I'll crush it. Like, I could easily drink 2 or 3 cans. I wouldn't be sick of it, and yeah, I could probably take down a 6-pack, even though I really don't do stuff like that anymore. So yeah, I would definitely 100% give this a 4 out of 5. So over here, we will talk about price point availability. $11.99 a 6-pack. So this is where it kind of differs from Genesee. Obviously, Genesee being a bigger company, you can buy an entire 12-pack for the same price you buy a 6-pack of this. So, you know, you're basically getting, you know, double the amount for a Genesee product. And I'm not only comparing them because it's fresh in my memory, but like, I'm just thinking as a whole, spring, summer crushers, I would, you know, put that Genesee beer and the Ruby Red Kolsch, you know, higher than this because of the value. But I think as far as like taste is concerned, they're very similar as far as quality goes. So I think this, though, if you do like lemon lime, like, pick this up for $2 a can, and you might even be able to find it cheaper. This one might come in 12 packs. If so, you're probably looking at like $15.99 to like, you know, $18.90. I actually don't know. I'm trying to think. If it's $11.99, a 12 pack's probably in like the $17.99 realm. Still not terrible. And yeah, so I think the price point's fine for what it is. I'd like to see a little bit cheaper, but you might be able to get a deal on it. And it brings me to availability. 6 point. I have no idea. We see some of their stuff here and there. I picked this one up because it's a relatively new release. Sounds pretty good, and I thought I'd give it a go. So if you've had this one before, post in the comments section. Let me know what you thought about it. I just think it's a well-made citrus lager, like that lemon lime kind of characteristic, and I'm probably going to drink the rest of this in like 5-10 minutes off camera and wish I had another. Anyway, to the next one. Cheers.